Spicy Tarot. If you're new here, welcome in. And if you're returning, welcome back. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If this message resonates with you, be sure to like this video. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, my website will be in the description box below. If you're interested in becoming a member, all you have to do is go to my membership tab and you know the rest. All right. I know I've been gone for a while, but we're just going to do a deep dive. Let's just go ahead and dive right in. Okay. The angel number that you got today, Sag, is angel number 2. The number 2 symbolizes balance, harmony, partnerships, and trust, urging you to nurture relationships and maintain faith in the divine plan. Seeing this number suggests that you are in alignment with your purpose, need to cooperate, and should embrace duality in the interconnectedness in your life. It is a reminder, or it serves as a reminder, to be patient, trust the process, and allow things to unfold in divine timing. Now, the song that you got is called How About Now by Drake. And we're just going to get, it's very plain and simple. There's people who you may be connecting with right now, whether this be friends, family, lovers, maybe exes, people who you used to deal with. It feels like more so past energies who you've already cut off, or who you are now acting very distant and different with. It gives acting accordingly to something that may have been said or done, or somebody may have made you feel less than, inadequate, like you just weren't worthy or deserving, or they didn't give you your flowers when you were going through the belly of the beast. Okay. And somebody may feel like you switched up on them, Sagittarius. You changed. You're not the same person. And that's, I mean, duh. Why would you continue to be that person? Everybody changes. Everybody goes through seasons in their life where they may have been a people pleaser and now they set boundaries, or maybe they have been the type that was super serious and now they're having fun. You know, you've gone through a lot of different things. And I feel like in this energy, somebody may have, you could have had a talent or a skill or something new that you were starting, right? And let's just say this is a business, and the closest people to you, friends and family, were not reposting your business or your brand. They were not in support of you. And you started to see that these same people, they may go out their way to support other people, and they can't do the same thing with you. You may get all of your support from strangers and people who you don't know, which is always more than likely the things that happens when you are doing something new, right? And now that you are in a better position in life, people want to try to snake their way back in. They want to try to make amends, and it's like, yeah, I'm good. And that's the energy that I feel. Like you may have had some people around you that was really on some straight bullshit. Bottom of the deck, you got health issues could arise. Okay, so you could be out here making people sick. They don't like this new Sagittarius. They wanted you. They were okay with you being the punching bag or the overlooked one. They were okay with being good and being great, and you being good and being great, but just as long as it wasn't better or greater than them. Okay, so hey Karma, how you doing? Welcome in. All right, let's see. This is gonna be what to expect for the month of October, Sagittarius. So let's get the theme of October for Sagittarius. Some of y'all may have Aries in your chart, or you could be dealing with an Aries confirmation. All right, let's get into it here. What is the theme for the month of October for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? If this doesn't resonate with you, be sure to check your Venus, your rising signs, or your moon sign. Yeah, you have manifest in reverse. So something will not go in someone's favor, okay? If this person is trying to manifest you, or if you're trying to bring something into fruition, there feels like it's going to be some type of delay. Now, for the vast majority, it does feel like there is someone here who could be going out of their way to try to put some type of love spell on you, hex you in some way, shape, or form. And that could look like different things, right? Love spells don't always have to be somebody cooking shit up in the kitchen, or writing your name down in a book 1,000 times and folding it towards them, or putting your name in the freezer. It doesn't have to look like real magic. It could look like someone who is trying to manipulate you through their words, deceive you in their actions. It's not always that deep, but sometimes it definitely can be. Someone here is trying to do something to go against you, and this could have everything to do with your heart. Like, you could be very loving, very forgiving, and I feel one out of you. So they're going to try to resort to other things, and it's just not going to work out, Sag. Hey, girl. I know I'm back. I took too much time off, but I needed it, and I feel really good now. So Thank you. Thank you for waiting around on me, boo. I do appreciate that. So yeah, whoever this person is, they may even try to come in and can y'all still hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me, okay? Yeah, for some of y'all, can y'all still hear me? Okay, you said we can hear. Okay, I just had to make sure. Some of y'all are getting ready to get a new position, or if you have already been synced into this position, people see it. People see how serious and how stern you are, how structured your life has become, how your demeanor has changed. And you see this cross? I actually just learned this is the original cross right here. This is the original cross, not that you know, the one that we're used to. This represents femininity, okay, because everything starts with that feminine energy. But yeah, I see you really taking control, taking charge, and this is going to crush a lot of people's spirit, confirmation, because you're also looking really good while doing it. You make something look easy. Your position, your authority, your title, is making you look extremely attractive. Some of y'all may have recently dyed your hair, changed your looks, went to the gym. You could be slimming down or toning up in areas that you feel like you want to make plumper. Like some of y'all hair, you could have brown, blonde streaks. You could have blonde hair right now at this moment. Some of y'all may have brown hair, or even red hair could be significant. Some of y'all could be thinking about switching your hair to, you know, match the fall seasons. You should do that. You should definitely do that. It'll bring out your face, bring out your skin tone. All right, Spirit, what is coming towards Sagittarius for the month of October? What is to be expected? What can they expect in the month of October? Some of y'all may be making some type of decision. Somebody could be wanting redemption from the past. You could even be getting redeemed from the past or a past situation. All right, you have the Magician. So what's to be expected in the month of October? Things are going to be manifesting fairly quickly for you, but not for another person. Okay, and that is very significant here. Things are going to be working out for you. People are going to start to see your glow up, your change, your, again, everything with your demeanor, even down to how you speak. You've grown, you've changed in a good way, and they're noticing it, and they're very salty about it. Yeah, here we go. The Sun could be a Leo, a Gemini, or a Virgo here who is going to be seeing your progress. Confirmation. I see you getting a lot of good news. Some of y'all are getting some type of bonus or a promotion. Like you are getting ready to get money from unknown sources for some of y'all. This could be back pay. I see you being supported. If you were looking for some type of assistance, I see you being accepted or approved for something. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. All right. How is this energy in the month of October going to make Sagittarius feel? Ooh, you got the Strength and the Ace of Swords. This is going to make you feel like you're on top of the world. You're going to feel like you have power, control. But this is not something that I'm seeing you abuse. You're going to be very humble, very tamed, but very appreciative. And you're not going to be gloating or boasting, but this is going to be something that it's like the proof is in the pudding, baby. You see it. You see it. You see it. You could definitely have Leo, Gemini, Virgo in your chart. I'm also getting air signs could be significant. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is going to make you feel on top of the world. Okay, some of y'all have been really putting intentions into your manifestations. I mean, writing them down to the smell of how you want your success to smell like and feel like, and your emotions and everything. Like you have been very precise to a T. And you're going to feel very clear, very level-headed, very humble. But I'm also getting to, you're going to be very stern, very honest. You are no longer caring about how things make other people feel. And I do feel like you're going to get some type of good news. I'm also seeing clarity. All right. By the end of October, how is Sagittarius going to feel? The Knight of Cups. Okay. So by the end of the month, you may feel like there's going to be specific people trying to court you in love or get your attention. You may have some very serious offers coming in. I do see people from the past resurfacing. I also feel like with this Knight of Cups too, you could feel very emotional. Don't be surprised if other people are going to be emotional or reactive to some of the things that you have going good in your life. I also feel like it's going to be a very bittersweet moment by the end of the month. You may cry, but they're going to be tears of joy. This is going to be something that is going to be like, finally, you know, it's going to be a bittersweet moment, because during the past you've put up with a lot, you've dealt with a lot, you've endured a lot. You may have accepted things, allowed things, you went through certain losses. But I feel like with the Six of Cups, something from the past is going to be significant, whether this is you really just rehashing the past and reliving things, going down memory lane. And this is the energy of you kind of feeling nostalgic. For some of y'all, this is something from childhood. You're going to realize how much things have changed. This is going to make you a little emotional. If you feel the need to cry, do so. But you are going to feel gratitude and appreciation, and you're going to be appreciative of what you had to go through. The many times that you had to die and rebirth and die again and rebirth and change and continue to change, which wasn't easy. Because changing ain't just waking up and saying, okay, I'm going to be better and do different. It's actually having discipline. Discipline is the most important part of the recipe, because you can be motivated and not be disciplined. You can be inspired and not be disciplined. But when you're disciplined, everything will be aligned. And I feel like that's the energy. Clarify the Magician for what is to be expected in the month of October for Sagittarius. Yeah, you are a warrior. Some of y'all are prayer warriors. Yeah, the Death card. So you may have manifested some type of change, some type of ending to take place in your life. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're moving away from something with your head held high. You're not sad. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You put up with some bullshit. You put up with a lot of doubt and fear from others. People could have talked you out of things, or tried to talk you out of things, or speak fear into your plans. People could have tried to, there's a lot of times where, you know, people think that you fall out with people just because of cheating or betrayals, and this is even in your friendships. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. Sometimes you fall out with people because they don't want to grow, they don't want to change, and they just are comfortable sitting in being complacent. You know, you may be the type of person where you're reluctant, well, not even reluctant, you're happy to change. If it's going to benefit your future, you want to change, and you want other people around you to get with the program, because you don't always want to leave people behind, but sometimes you got to, right? But I feel like you're going to have the strength to move forward and move on. After something has ended, you manifested some type of change, some type of rebirth. You could be seeing a lot of butterflies. Black and blue butterflies could be significant. I'm also getting green butterflies. I'm also getting a four-leaf clover, or flowers could be significant. Like something could be getting ready to grow, or, you know, it is going to be winter, so there are some things. But I feel like all of the things that you have manifested are coming into fruition, especially if you tried to manifest a change or an ending to take place. I do see that happening. And during this time, during this phase, you're going to be getting a lot of downloads, a lot of intuitive nudges about why you needed to sever ties, to surrender to the divine. And Spirit is also going to want you to be patient during this time, because there's going to be a lot of uprooting and regrounding happening. So don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Somebody was also trying to manifest something ending for you, but I feel like you have more power and control over your life, over yourself. Clarify the Ace of Swords. It's going to be made clear to someone, or some people in general, that you're taking this new leap of faith, and whatever gets dismantled without you being there, it is what it is. You're not going to fix what you didn't break. Oh, wait, what? I'm sorry, because I'm sitting here trying to read the comments. I'm going downtown Dallas today, guys, to fight someone for my music video. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Clarify the Ace of Swords. I feel like it's power in the tongue, and I feel like you are finding the courage to speak your truth, to speak up for yourself, to set certain boundary lines. And it may come off harsh to other people, but this is the truth. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You're also going to get good news in the things that you have been investing in. You're going to get some type of clarity that something is growing, that something is coming into fruition for you, and that the seeds that you have been planting, they're coming. You're seeing it in real time. You're seeing the growth. You're seeing the change. Some of y'all, this could be in your savings. Maybe you went from a little to a lot. Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune here. There are things happening for you, even if you don't see it, but I feel like you are seeing it. And I feel like other people are starting to see all of your fruits growing. Remember how I said in the beginning, if you started something new way back when, the people closest to you were not supporting you, were not posting, they weren't interested in what you were doing. If you were a rapper or a singer, they like, oh, okay, do you sound good? But can we turn on some Beyonce, or you know what I'm saying? Like, this is people who may have not intentionally meant to hurt you for some of y'all. Some people really, they did, but this is you showing other people without having to tell them. They're seeing it in real time. Clarify how is Sagittarius going to feel by the end of the month with the Knight of Cups. Six of Cups. What did I say? This is going to be a very emotional time for you by the end of the month. It's going to be very bittersweet. Because you've been through so much. Your intuition will be leading you. If you feel the need to cry and release, I've told that to Scorpio and Libra. You may have that in your chart. Release. Don't hold on to it, because this is what, again, is going to, you can't, when you release things, right, physically, it doesn't just come with you walking away. It comes with purging. So if you feel the need to cry or be angry, journaling can help, you know, counseling can help, but it's good for you to honor your feelings and respect how you feel. A lot of times people don't want to admit that somebody hurt them, or that something hurt their feelings or scarred them. And that's when you're giving power to the situation instead of honoring your feelings and giving power to yourself. You understand? Yeah. I also feel like there's going to be someone coming in trying to court you and give you love. Now, this person could be somebody from your past or somebody who you've met before. I do see this person coming in with some type of apology or a serious offer. They do see you as the Queen of Cups. They see you as somebody nurturing, loving, honest. They see you as somebody who is creative, and creative. Meaning they see you as someone that can turn a problem into a solution. They see you as someone that is very soft-spoken, just very loving and caring. Sagittarius energy, and I feel like you're coming back into balance with who you are and who you've been before the world came in and changed things, right? All right, so let's see, Spirit, what is the advice for Sagittarius? All right. You got the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and everything is fine. That goes back to what I said earlier. The people who didn't give you your flowers when you were in the process is now going to try to come back around and be friendly and be nice. And, you know, you remember this. And all of this is a strategic plan in order to get back in your good graces. These same people are going to be offering you money, offering you support and help, trying to bribe you in certain ways. But you're going to be very, very stern, and you're going to draw that line in the sand. You're not stupid. All money ain't good money, and you're good. You already are very blessed. And if they truly wanted to support you, they would have done so when they had the chance, and not when they see you on top. Okay, these are not the people that grinded. They wouldn't want you shooting in the gym. Okay, and that's all I got to say on that. You're good though. You know, you forgiven some people, even if they never given you closure or an apology. You've forgiven these people for trespassing against you, or being deceptive, being sneaky, or just not giving you your flowers when you felt like you deserved them, and you're okay. You're okay. And I feel like a lot of y'all are moving in silence. You may come off as very innocent and naive, but people just don't understand. That's just you playing dumb, okay? You're very smart. You're very intelligent, Sagittarius. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, heavy Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Leo energy. Yeah, but you're more than what meets the eye. and you've been through so much, but you still know how, you still can show up as nice, as friendly, as giving, but you're very, you don't give it all in one dose, right? So this is actually really pretty good for the month of October for you. Again, I see something being a bittersweet moment. It's like, finally, I'm getting what I deserve. I put in. All right, so this was your reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, my website will be in the description box, and I'll see you on the next.